Second, this is not gonna be for social. Kwento ko lang sa inyo. Okay, so sa Enjoin, si Owa, tsaka ako, ay gumagamit ng in-ear monitors. And the main reason why we do in-ear monitors kasi there are times na um, as in pangit talaga yung monitor sa mga gigs. I'm not saying it's just production gigs, like kahit anong gigs pa yan. Darating at darating yung time na talagang pangit yung monitor. You can't hear yourself, hindi mo maririnig yung mga kabanda mo, wala kang maririnig or anything. And kaya gumawa kami ng way na actually first time ko rin sana mag-in-ear monitor during that gig. And I gave it to the sound guy. And he said that wala daw parang kabitan ng aux for our in-ear monitor. So sinubukan niya ikabit sa monitors mismo and it didn't work. Again, hindi kami bad trip doon, hindi kami nainis doon. Pero I think that's a clear reflection of us being unprepared for a gig. And this is the lesson na gusto kong impart to everyone. You need to have a tech rider. Tech rider meaning it's the list of things that the sound system or the location and the production will be aware of. So meaning, let's say, our tech rider sa Endjoint is meron kaming isang, I don't know kung anong size, basta guitar amp, bass amp, and then drum set, may mga specific things kami na meron dapat dun sa drum set. Pero again, it's not a hit or miss. This is just telling the production and then telling the sound system na, hey, this is what we usually play with. So ito yung mga instruments na meron kami and this is the number of amps that we need and ito yung mga mics na kailanganin namin and so on and so forth. You guys can search Google kung anong tech rider. I may be wrong with defining it, but that's how we define what a tech rider is. So literally lahat ng mga kailangan namin is already in there. And I'm pretty sure that any sound guy or any sound system will understand yung mismong tech rider na ibibigay niya. And that is a lesson that I think I need to share to everyone, especially with the bands. You need to create your own tech rider. You guys can research what a tech rider is and send it to the production ahead of time. Para hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng problema when it comes to what do you call this, kulang ng amps, kulang ng kung ano, paano ba yung setup natin mamaya. Kasi every time that there is a gig, dalawang tao yung palagi nagugulat. Yung sound tech, pati yung production. Kasi una, they don't know how many you are. They don't know the instruments that you are playing. And swerte na lang kung makikita nila yung social media nyo. Pero again, everyone has their own social media. So why the hell? Why the hell would I bother checking you guys out? So it's gonna be our job to let them know that, hey, ito yung mga kailangan namin, ito yung requirements namin, ito yung number of people namin, tapos ito yung tech rider namin. And then sa production, that's gonna be the production's job to send the tech riders per band dun sa sound tech para at least aware siya on what's gonna happen. Probably print it out para malaman ng sound system kung ano yung requirement ng banda na yon. Kasi palagi nagkaagulatan. Let's say for a gig, magugulat sila na may piano, 3 gitara, 1 bass, tapos 2 drums. May mga ganun kasi minsang setup eh. And di ko sinasabing mali yun . All I'm saying is that mas better na prepared kayo compared to nagka-cram lahat during setup. And this is a lesson to us as well sa banda ko Endjoint to really, alam mo yun, prepare yung tech rider kasi ako naman dapat nag-aasikaso actually nun eh. Hindi ko hindi ko alam, siguro nasanay lang talaga ako dun sa idea kasi we have this thing here in the Philippines na I don't know if it's a Philippine thing or it happens nationwide or not really nationwide, where internationally. Na papupunta ka lang ng gig tapos sa setup na magkakagulatan kung ano yung kailangan kong ikabit, kung ano mangyayari. So tatagal tayo lahat tapos magsa-sound check pa and everything. So first song sobrang basag pa kasi tinitimpla pa ng sound tech yung tunog nyo. That's ano eh, that's that's an indie thing eh. But I think this is for every band na nandun. Unless nag-send kayo ng tech rider nyo sa sound system, then it's their fault na. Pero I think we need to start this habit of creating our own tech riders and sending it sa production or kung sino man magpag-gig, and then the production or sino man magpag-gig, send it to the sound system para aware sila kung ano yung setup ng mga banda. Para mabilis, kumbaga. Kahit hindi tayo mag-sound check, at least alam natin paano ma-adjust yon. Then another thing in terms of dun sa tech riders is if it's possible. Again, I'm not saying that it's going to be a 100% thing kasi I've been in this industry for quite a while now and it's still not 100%. Sound checking. It's very important that we do sound check. Again, sasabihin niyo sa akin na it's impossible kasi yung kabanda ko ganitong oras pa darating, yung kabanda ko ganyan-ganyang oras pa papasok, or hindi pa kami makakapunta ng sobrang aga or anything. That's fine. I'm not saying that, well, it should be a requirement na kailangan lahat tayo mag-sound check, pero again, it doesn't happen. And that's fine. As long as you know your sound. What do you mean by as long as you know your sound? Meaning that you already know at what level ka dapat maririnig. You know how to listen to yourself. And you know na kung okay pa ba yung mix or what. Or, you bring a friend na nagbabanda rin or magaling ang tenga, and then you have them work with the sound system guy or the sound tech para maayos yung tunog niyo. Either way, it's just, it's just a prayer of mine na sana magkaroon ng sound check every time. Kasi even me, maraming mga gigs na talagang wala ring sound check. And wala tayong magagawa, ganun talaga eh. That's how we do it eh. Kumbaga isipin mo, 6, 7, 8 bands in a night. Paano ka nga naman makapag-sound check nun, di ba? Literal, nasalang na lang talaga. And that's fine. Kumbaga, the idea is that you have to trust your sound tech or meron kayong person na pwede mag-handle ng tunog nyo sa labas. So yeah,